Alright, Sagittarius. So, I just got done with your message. And even though, like, I did this with fucking Libra, too. So you might want to go watch this reading. This is a bonus reading for Sagittarius. This is Kaylee, Lucky Rabbit Tarot. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Moving on. Anyway. In the last reading, okay, for Sagittarius for April. Cupid's arrow was shot twice, okay? The woman was waiting. She was waiting for the one, right, to make the move. And then he didn't, okay? So because he didn't make his move, another arrow was shot. Almost like, if you hit enter too many times on the computer, you're like bogging it down. Well, I feel like there was a request made, or maybe somebody had given up on a wish and made another wish, and then because you can't mess with people's free will, right? Like the arrows hit, the arrow hit the first deer. Okay, let's say that's the buck. Let's find him. Where's he at? Okay, well, I can't find him right off the bat here because I think I shuffled. That's neither here nor there. The point of the story is that the deer, the first arrow worked, right? But it can't activate anything in there. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not already in there. Like if like, how do I say this? If the person that the receiver of the fucking arrow, dude. God. If the receiver of the arrow doesn't want to accept the cup, right? It's almost like you're getting a text message like, hey, you're getting it delivered. Do you want to accept it? And then they don't, right? Like they don't answer the message or whatever, right? They just blow it off, which is what I think he was doing, right? For a while. Instead of, it's not the, it's almost like, when you do printify, you have a certain amount of distributors for shirts, okay? And the arrow went to the first one, and then they basically, like, your order couldn't be fulfilled here, so it went to another distributor, right? And so that distributor was on his way in. You know what I'm saying? This one's a little more receptive and open to that sort of thing, right? Naturally, because it's the next level. You know what I mean? Like this one could be like the Grand Slam, but it's like this one could also be a Grand Slam. You know what I'm saying? Like they each have their own flavor, and they're both great, right? I think one of them's more I don't want to say emotionally immature, but their emotional IQ is lower than the female. Like, younger, in a way. Like, she's an older soul. And, anyway. I also see, like, dude, I don't know why this is all coming up right here, because it's so relevant to my story. Without giving a lot of details, which is funny because I was just gonna say devil's in the details, the little things that these things will spark a wildfire, like something the woman did or whatever, it sparked this one, okay? The first distributor is what we're calling him. So he didn't have rainbow antlers until that happened, the spark, okay? Yeah, Cupid shot twice because, bruh, didn't think you were gonna show. You know what I'm saying? I need you for this event and you're not here. So I'm gonna call the next person on the list, okay? There's a waiting list. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Not sorry. Like, that's just how it is. Same thing if it was vice versa and it was reversed. You know what I'm saying? She was the one that was this one and like it hit her and the blah, 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 blah. In this scenario, Sagittarius, for your random reading for April, in the, I'm not going to call it a love triangle because that's not what it is. It's more of, like I said, Cupid's arrow shot twice, and it's almost like they both RSVP'd, and dude, like I said, it's gonna be a duel. It's gonna be a duel. It's not gonna be a fight to the death or nothing. It's not gonna be violent, but it's like, that's why I said like the three little birds, like the cups, the three cups, like, don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Bob Marley and shit. Like, it's all good. I feel like intuitively, like, because this one will blow this one out the water if and only if this one gets the rainbow antlers. Right now they don't have them. Neither one of them does. It's the spark, you know what I'm saying, that creates that in him. You know what I mean? And then like a peacock, like, you know what I'm saying? They like wave their little fucking feathers around, but the male is always the one that's more showy. You know what I mean? So it's almost like once he awakens, this one disappears. Because had he been awakened before, this one never would have been, the second arrow never would have been shot. Does that make sense? I feel like I need to do a card for you here. I've been trying to keep the reading short just because I want, you know, y'all to get your ends. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Libra and Sagittarius, you guys, like, you just needed an extra. Like, I had to continue. Like, the whole cup with the choice, who gets the rose, who gets the cup. Like, it's almost like the Bachelorette, dude. That's kind of what it's giving. It's giving the Bachelorette. And, like, the motherfucker at the end that doesn't get the rose, like, bye, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he never existed. Because they go on and they live their life happily ever after. And they do have that wedding. Like, it's a show. You know what I mean? It's an event. That's like that wedding, that hidden wedding. That's why it's hidden, too. I feel like, I don't know. Let's see. Like I said, if you want me to read for you, I'll read for you. But you gotta go to the website. Here you go. Ooh, motherfucker. Ooh, look at glass, speculum. It's giving like Love Boat vibes. The Love Boat. Da 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 da. Sugar. Ooh, diamonds. I just got Marilyn Monroe vibes, like Hollywood. I see sparkle, I see Vegas, I see dancing, I see like Elvis. I feel like music, just general luxury. Let's read it, and then I'll let you go. XXI. Sugar, sacrum, sacred sweetness, pleasure, attraction. Oh, how sugar dances on the tongue. No matter how intellectual and scholarly our pursuits, sugar reminds us of our longing for simple pleasures. Until the 12th century, our need for sweetness, it is, after all, one of the 5 essential tastes in Ayurveda. Definitely look that up. There's a reason why that came up for you. Ayurveda. You see it here. Look it up. Go take the test and see what your thing is. Pitta, Vata, Kapha. You know what I mean? Our need for sweetness was fulfilled by raw honey offered by bees. This material had many medicinal properties and was known in alchemy as a sacred elixir. Now, most of our sources of sweetness, both literally and metaphorically, are highly processed, defined for us by a culture of consumption. This card is a call to explore the simple sweetness in life. Can you add tenderness to your alchemical experiment? How about joy or even laughter? It is likely the pleasure you crave will not be found from manufactured means, but from the childlike wonder residing in the heart. Remember the alchemical wisdom of like attracts like. So I'm telling you, dude, I think it has a lot to do with her too. Like her raising her vibration, and then that's almost like her spark raises, like her light raises, and then his has to raise at the same time. And if he chooses to do that, you know what I mean? He has to choose to do that. And if they both choose to do that at the same time, you know what I mean? One may be faster than the other or whatever, but once they have this like middle ground, this point where they meet, that's when the light crosses, you know, from one to the other, and it ignites something. You know what I mean? It like combines and it like alchemizes into the rainbow antlers. It's like that realization that, oh my God, like there is something there. Like, how could I have seen it if my fucking halo wasn't on? Listen to Nina Simone performing the song A Little Sugar in My Bowl to ponder the power of attraction and aversion. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Even if he was shot with the arrow, right? By Cupid's arrow. The buck with that's supposed to have the rainbow antlers that like she really wants, because she can't see the other person coming in yet. You know what I mean? I feel like he was like fighting the feelings and like averting her because of it. Like I said, like you got to make a choice for your light to go up. Like you push the button for the elevator. The elevator doesn't push the button for you. So I think he like makes this decision to like go to the top floor to meet her. It's nice. One of sugar's physical attributes is stickiness. See how this concept affects the cards within the reading and the personalities involved. Attachment rarely serves. So it's not an attachment, and I feel like that's what maybe one or both of them thinks that it is. And so that's their way of averting or, you know, showing an aversion to the other, because it's like, oh, I don't believe, you know what I mean? Period. I don't believe, you know what I mean? But the moment that something taps into that other person, it's like, oh my God, it's like the light bulb goes off. And then all that other stuff dissipates. Pleasure is healing in and of itself. What is the simplest, most feasible means of joy you can participate in today? It does not have to be big and boisterous. Joy is everywhere. Find the sweetness in the smallest things. That's why I said the devil is in the details. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tapping in one more time there on that bonus reading for April. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left to do. And then, I don't know, I got some random reads that I want to do as well. So follow me on Instagram, check out the website, get a reading from me, and let's tap in. Flip the switch on your halo, Sagittarius. Have a great April. Lucky Rabbit, Tarot, signing out.